I've got some awesome movie news for you guys. And Marvel just released this, it kind of looked like a trailer, but it was lots of footage of movies from the past as well as some upcoming footage and some big announcements here. I almost teared up watching that little recap of what we had seen up until Avengers Endgame, and then when they started talking about some of the new movies that have yet to be released, but since the pandemic hit, you know, it's been really hard on the movies, so it was really cool to see how they, you know, wanted to, you know, find a way to hopefully get people back into the movie theaters to watch these upcoming Marvel movies. And I won't really get too much into it because they actually showed some new little scenes from Black Widow as well as Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. And, you know, I saw those trailers and I can't wait to see those movies when they come out. But the biggest ones that I feel like have yet to be released that I am actually looking forward to seeing, and that is for Marvel's Eternals movie, which will have the Academy Award winning director. I'm actually so glad that I get to say that now. Chloe Zhao is behind the camera directing this movie that has a big cast of pretty much well-known actors, I'd say. And if they're not going to get any bigger after watching this movie, I don't know what it's going to take. But this footage from this movie, I think, looks really cool. And obviously, as I said with the cast, I have to talk about each individual one, at least as far as their characters go, because now I know, you know, who they're all playing. And when we first see footage of Salma Hayek's character, and she plays Ajak, and I think she looks just really cool and, you know, not very, you know, what you would call a Marvel looking type of character, because all these other characters, they are very colorful in their costumes and they definitely all stand out. But not that Salma Hayek's character wouldn't stand out, but she actually says a line from, we only hear her say one line, and it is, "When you love something, you fight for it." And I mean, that is so Chloe Zhao to have a character say something like that. I mean, I really felt that. So I wonder, you know, what exactly she's going to be talking about, but it definitely sounds heroic. Now, as far as the other heroes go, starting with Kumail Nanjiani, and he plays Kingo. Leah McHugh, who plays Sprite. We've got Gemma Chan, who also has a line later on in the footage where we're the ones who changed everything. So also, once again, it's very shrouded in mystery. I wonder, you know, what exactly they changed. I mean, obviously, this almost seems like this could be the start of them not only in the phase 4 of the MCU, but actually, you know, being a part of something bigger than we had ever seen before. Maybe even bigger than Avengers Endgame, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And she plays the character of Circe. Richard Madden plays Icarus, and I have to really smile at this. Angelina Jolie in this movie plays the character Athena, and she's actually got another really awesome looking shot from this footage, and she just looks so badass. So I can't wait to see her character. Also, she's definitely going to be one of the standouts in this movie, not just because of her costume, but I think because of her star power overall. And then we have Don Lee, who plays Gilgamesh, and there are just so many other actors that are going to be in this movie. You definitely should look it up. This is going to be a great movie. I just know. But also because Chloe Zhao behind the camera, I feel like does a really good job. She did a really good job with Nomadland. So I have a lot of high hopes for her taking care of this movie, and especially with the cinematography and the art direction and just everything, you know, looking like Marvel, but also sort of it's gonna be its own thing. as far as, you know, the way it stands out, that it doesn't feel so MCU cookie cutter, but I think it'll just look like a really special film. So I definitely cannot wait to see this. On to the big announcements of other movies that are going to be released. Now, I know that when they did the Disney Investor Day and they gave a list of all of the movies that were going to be released, but they didn't actually have release dates yet, but now we do. We have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and that's coming out March 25th of 2022. Spider-Man No Way Home, which actually comes out at the end of this year, and it's December 17th. We have Thor 4, aka Thor Love and Thunder, that comes out May 6th of 2022. We have Black Panther 2, which now has a new title, Wakanda Forever. So I have to just say that I am actually really excited to see this because, I mean, not only did Chadwick Boseman, you know, leave us with such an iconic character, but now when I've sort of been hearing, you know, how maybe Ryan Coogler was going to take this sequel, I mean, it'll be really sad not to see Chadwick Boseman play this character anymore, but I don't know, I'm just still, you know, wondering how they're just going to take this, you know, character. Are they going to kill him off, and are they going to have somebody else replace him? I know I had mentioned this before in my Disney Investor Day video, and so I'm still wondering how this is going to go, but it has a title now, so I really like that because it totally represents the character of Black Panther. Then as far as the other movies coming out, we've got The Marvels, which is actually Captain Marvel 2, so it's the sequel to Captain Marvel that will not only feature her character, but also Miss Marvel as well. And a while back, there was a set photo released of what the costume of Miss Marvel was going to look like. And so I actually do think it looks, you know, pretty decent. I mean, some might think it looks really cheesy, but I think that as far as a, you know, on-set, behind-the-scenes photo, it might not look the way you would like it to, instead of it being just on a regular film camera and then you could see it in its full colorful glory, and you know how they edit it and stuff. It'll be interesting to see how these two Marvel girls, you know, come together. And then we also have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and that is the Ant-Man 3 movie. Oh, and The Marvels comes out November 11th of 2022, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania comes out February 17th of 2023, and we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which comes out May 5th, 2023, and last but not least, they showed us once again, the logo for Marvel's Fantastic Four movie. It still doesn't have a release date yet, so I'm hoping very soon we will find that out as well. So I am actually really glad that we finally got some news on Marvel movies and their release dates, because I know a lot has happened this past year, and so it's finally good that, you know, they're getting the ball rolling again, and hopefully we will be back in movie theaters and enjoy these movies in their full glory. So which movies are you most looking forward to seeing? I know I'm definitely going to have Eternals at the top of my list, and also Thor Love and Thunder as well. And either way, I'm going to end up seeing all of them, but I know which ones I'll want to see, like, right away. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this awesome Marvel news. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.